to the past without a safety net. Geek Force!
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise, to boldly go where no geek has gone before. Yes, Geek Force, I got that all wrong. I just wanted to get your attention. I got it right. Thomas here from geekforce.ca, cousin companion website to geekforce.co.uk. I'm going to speak briefly of 50 years of Star Trek, how it profoundly influenced my life, the lives of Trekkies worldwide, and quite possibly the modern culture we live in. I was drawn to the show in the early 70s because it involved space travel, but there was other elements there for other people, whether it was the morality tales, interpersonal relationships, or whatever other story element that happened to be there. And the other thing that just kept me going was knowing there was two great Canadian actors in the show. First off being William Shatner, who played commanding officer of the Starship Enterprise, NCC 1701, James Tiberius Kirk, and James Doohan, the affable engineer of the Enterprise who kept it going. And as you'd often remind us, Captain, I didn't rewrite the laws of physics. Okay, Geek Force, I can't do a Scottish accent, but what can you say? So, these two men continued to give us part of the ongoing storylines through multiple series and episodes and movies. And these stories, they gave us additional franchises through Enterprise, the prequel, Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, the upcoming series that will be released in 2017. All because we want to be engaged of storytelling, morality tales, space travel. Did I mention space travel? And whatever else. The technology that came from these early shows kind of influenced the life we live in right now. We all have a communicator in our pocket. We call it a cell phone, we call it a smartphone, call it a mobile device, whatever. These items weren't even dreamt of back in the 60s, yet Gene Roddenberry gave us the idea of these devices. The major telephone manufacturers at the time didn't even fathom the idea, and yet somewhere in the early 70s, it spawned the idea of the first portable phone. Great innovation that currently affects our life as we know it today. The transporter, okay, we're still waiting for that. You know, being dematerialized on one side, being brought together on the other side. Time will tell on that one. And space travel. Obviously, we saw through travel in the 60s with the Russians going up to space, the Yuri Gagarin, the Sputnik, the Apollo missions. You know, we're all familiar with that. We've seen man go to the moon, planning flights to Mars. Again, all born of the Star Trek era. These shows have profoundly influenced my life. I'm a computer technician. Stuff that was just a concept has become the reality I live in. And frankly, who doesn't talk to the computer? Okay, so it doesn't always respond the way you want, but we can still talk to it. So these are all aspects that influence our modern life, Geek Force, and that's just a very small snippet. And I wish I could talk more, but I could go on forever, and really, I don't think anybody really wants that. So, Geek Force, Thomas signing out. As our dear friend Spock would say, live long and prosper. And when I got to attend the Star Trek exhibit at the Aviation Museum in Ottawa, I was greeted by a Vulcan in both official languages, who also told me, Long Tom V, et prosperite. Thomas out.